Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is officially a new week, and that of course means we've got some new updates coming to Warzone in the coming days. We got new playlists, the final playlist update, I should say, of like part 1 of season 3. Obviously the mid-season update's coming up here pretty soon. We also just got a new post from Call of Duty regarding a secret Call of Duty project they're working on, and some new info on the MW2 reveal coming up here pretty shortly as well. So lots to break down today as we go through it all. If you enjoy the video at any point, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here, or if you have not already subscribed, every day I got you covered with all things going on in COD. So feel free to hit that sub button and turn on those post notifications. And also today is the final day of the current boost on my G Fuel discount code. So if you want to grab a new tub, a starter pack, a shaker cup, anything at all from the G Fuel site, code WhosImmortal has you covered with that 30% off discount. Link will be down in the description below. So as far as this week's update goes, like I said, this is actually the final update of the first half of season 3. After this week, for the next playlist update that we'll be breaking down, we should be in the whole season 3 reloaded aspect of the season, in that part of the season. But also with this update, it should just be sort of a routine one. I'm not anticipating anything major because the season 3 reloaded update in 2 weeks is probably going to be that next major big title update. So this week's update probably should not require any download, should be pretty simple. We might see like a surprise patch note drop, we'll have to wait and see, but even outside of that, we already know a good bit about this coming update. So starting on the 19th, this Thursday, we are going to see a new playlist update. Here for Caldera, we are going to continue to see standard battle royale, solos, duos, trios, and quads. Just completely normal gameplay there. No Kong, no Godzilla, nothing extra fancy or anything like that. Just your normal BR gameplay. That said, we do have the final week of Operation Monarch quads sticking around this Thursday, so it'll last from the 19th through the 25th. Then Operation Monarch in its entirety is going to be gone, so just keep that in consideration if you want to get those challenges done. If you want to get some of those bundles, that should be dropping at some point over the next 10 days or so. Then moving on over to Rebirth Island, this week we're going to end up seeing standard resurgence, solos, duos, trios, and quads. Again, nothing fancy with that gameplay, just your normal Rebirth stuff going on. Then we also have blood money quads or plunder quads returning to Rebirth this week. So personally, I'm a big fan of that. I really like plunder on Rebirth versus Caldera just because it's a lot more action packed. There's a lot more potential for kills, it seems like, just because everything's a little bit more confined to just the Rebirth Island play space versus all of Caldera, obviously. So really good for leveling up weapons, completing contracts, getting that XP spam done. So that'll be available this week as well. Now, outside of the playlist update for this week, we also have a brand new Max XP event kicking off. This will actually be starting on the 18th and going all the way through the 25th. So basically the end of the first part of season 3 here. I imagine season 3 reloaded is dropping either the evening of the 25th or maybe the morning of the 26th. We should maybe get some more info on that later on this week. But regardless, we are going to see double rank XP, double weapon XP, double battle pass XP, double operator XP, then in Vanguard, double clan XP as well. So the Max XP event basically kicking off for a whole week here. We'll have that available. Perfect time to jump in, rank up some weapons if you haven't maxed them out already, rank up some operators if you haven't maxed them out already. So just in general, pretty solid time to grind out some games. Like I said, that'll be kicking off on the 18th. Also, while we are here on the Trello, we do have a handful of issues that have been updated here. First up, stopping power has a new glitch now. Some players might end up getting some hitching when they're using the stopping power field upgrade. So if you're playing Plunder and you notice your game is getting those little micro stutters or those hitches, take off stopping power if you have that on, and hopefully that solves that. Also in Plunder, the loadout menu just randomly unintentionally opens in game. Super annoying, kind of can mess up fights if it happens in that super obnoxious situation. That's a bug they are looking into. Then also the Astrakan skin for Padmavati, still broken, still on the Trello board. Hopefully they'll have a fix for that at some point here soon as well. Now, like I said at the start of the video, we do have some additional information on the supposed and rumored reveal date for Modern Warfare 2, this year's Call of Duty. We've talked about this a handful of times. There's been several different leaks and rumors out there from Tom Henderson, from Ralph's Valve, various other leakers and insiders and data miners in the community, right? So far, the general consensus has been the start of June, and now we have a much more official, confirmation to that. Not 100% from Call of Duty, but this is actually stemming from Jeff Grubb. He's a very prominent insider. A lot of the stuff that he talks about when it comes to game reveals and, stuff like that, it's been very, very accurate in the past. If you've been around the gaming community, I'm sure you know his name. he basically put out a whole list of a bunch of games that are set to be revealed over the summer, essentially. And on this list, he included in early June, there is set to be a Call of Duty event. Now, previously, we've heard the dates of June 2nd for like that general campaign reveal of some kind. Then potentially on June 9th at Summer Games Fest, we could see an actual campaign mission play out. And Jeff is sort of reiterating that the start of June does seem to be that very likely time frame in which we get an actual reveal. Of course, this pretty much lines up perfectly with what we talked about over the weekend with Ralph's latest report talking about the various reveal events for MW2 that we can expect over the course of the early parts of June. So, I mean, it's all just, adding up, right? We got Ralph talking about it. Jeff is now talking about it. This is essentially a very credible source, again, confirming the start of June is that time to look out for that initial reveal. And of course, we're going to be covering everything that ends up surfacing in that time, all the reveals, all the rumors, all the leaks that surface. You already know where to find them right here on the channel. And then to close things out, Call of Duty put out a blog post this week. There was really no promotion from it, but it is very interesting. This blog is called Call of Duty Project Aurora News. This is a secret Call of Duty title that they've been working on that they actually announced a little bit ago, you might recall, but now it's being referred to as Project Aurora, and it's a little bit more official. What this is, well, they say our mission with Project Aurora, the code name for our new mobile title, is to bring friends, families, and people around the world together in a global community for a fresh new battle royale experience, essentially. This is Warzone Mobile. However, it's codenamed Project Aurora. So they are talking a lot more about Warzone Mobile in this blog. They essentially say, yeah, you might have heard whispers about it on Reddit, on YouTube videos. They literally posted a blog about Warzone Mobile not all that long ago that we covered, but this is giving us a few more answers in a not so specific way. They basically had like a little Q&A thing here, some questions you might have about the game and some answers regarding that. Can you sign up to play in the Project Aurora closed alpha? No, it's direct invitations, so only specific people can actually play Warzone Mobile right now. If you're wondering, I'm not one of them. I don't have an invite. I also am not really huge into mobile gaming in the first place, but there is actually a closed alpha for this game already, which to me is a bit surprising. Not all that long ago, they were putting out that blog post saying, hey, help us come develop Warzone Mobile, and now it's already in a closed alpha. So they're at least a decent ways along with this, which could end up, meaning that it releases a lot earlier than we initially thought, maybe even close to the launch of Warzone 2, either later this year or early in 2023. They also say, when's it going to be available to everyone? They say, trust us, we couldn't be more excited about bringing this exciting experience to mobile gamers around the world, but we haven't even officially announced the name yet, although I think we all kind of know it's Warzone for mobile, and we don't have a release date to share at this time. Like I just said, though, I'd imagine it's probably close to Warzone 2. Will the locations and characters be included in the final game? Everything in the game right now is subject to change, so even those who are playing it could be playing a completely different experience. So clearly it's still in its very early stages, but it's in a playable state nonetheless. So kind of a surprise announcement from Call of Duty that, like I said, didn't really get all that much hype around it. They didn't tweet it out. They didn't really talk about it. They just put out a random blog saying, yeah, Warzone Mobile is what we can assume it is. Like I said, Project Aurora, it's here. Some people are playing it, but no one else can. Kind of a weird blog, but there is a quote-unquote secret Call of Duty being worked on right now that we should see, I'd imagine, within the next year and a half. Anyway, all that being said, that is effectively everything we know about this week's upcoming update for Warzone. A little bit more info about the MW2 reveal and Project Aurora. And that's going to wrap things up for today. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by dropping a like on it. Would be seriously appreciated. And if you're new here or if you have not already subscribed, every day I got you covered with everything going on in COD. News, updates, loadouts, tips, you're going to find it all right here. So feel free to subscribe with those notifications turned on. And as I mentioned at the start of the video, right now my G Fuel discount code WhosImmortal is boosted to get you 30% off your entire order. So if you want to restock on your favorite flavors, if you want to try something new, now is quite literally the best time to do so. The link for that will be down below. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.